Hello.
Hi everyone.
Welcome back to our internet video diaries. I am Nirve Carmell, and this is my friend
Dontae.
Dontae. Dontae has been building a fire for us for the past 3 hours? 4?
Since I was born.
Since you were born.
Yeah, it's been for 4 hours. So it's been out here.
Yeah. He got it out the mud and found the dry wood out the mud. So we've got plenty of bramble to keep us going for a little bit longer, and I just wanted to come on here and tell y'all
That's fire.
that this is fire. And that this is fire. Yeah.
And we've been just cooking today, meal prepping. I cooked spaghetti. What else did I cook today? Don't even remember, to be honest. But
Didn't you make something with hot dog buns?
Yeah, that was the sausages. I put them in the spaghetti because I didn't have ground beef, so I just just cut them up and put them in there.
You made it.
Yeah. Yes.
That's good. What else did we do today?
You talking a lot.
Yeah.
I was talking a lot.
We were talking a lot. Dontae was playing the guitar.
Yes.
We wrote down some limiting beliefs and threw them into the fire to cleanse our spirit with the pure intention of the flames. And that was healing.
Yeah.
How'd you feel when you threw your stuff in the fire?
I felt just relaxed, I didn't even those things that I wrote down. Is just I got rid of them. I felt like it is gone, and it's just I don't gotta worry about them anymore, because that's not what I say about myself.
Yeah, your eyes were shining when you said that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It got dark again, but it's okay.
Yeah, they know we're here. Sometimes I wonder if aliens are watching this. If the internet is accessible to beings who aren't on Earth, and if we're broadcasting to the entire universe.
To be honest, I believe in aliens.
Word.
To be honest, I believe that they're just they just fly around. I don't know. But I am a believer in aliens,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're watching us right now.
Yeah, I often think that we're a source of entertainment, we're a TV show and they can zoom in on any one human that they want to and just follow them for the day.
A TV show.
Yeah. And maybe, after we die sometime in that timeline, whenever in the afterlife, we'll learn oh, you got these kind of reviews. People really loved you out there,
He was like, "Can you do that thing again where you said you said this?" And just have us reenact it.
That was the worst moment of my life.
just do that thing where you did that. Just do it again. And they just start laughing at us wow.
I hope they're laughing with us. I would hate to be
that was a classic.
by an alien. That was a classic. I hate to be laughed at in general, but c'est la vie. Sometimes you gotta laugh at yourself too. Yeah. I feel a lot lighter too, when I threw my first paper in the flame. I was saying that my heart chakra, the back of it felt lighter, it felt more open. And the back of your heart chakra is receptivity to love. So I felt like I was clearing more space so that I could be loved. And I was actually just watching a movie called Sylvie's Love, and they were playing a lot of jazz music, and one of the original songs in the film was called Beloved.
Nice.
Yeah.
You see, I haven't watched a movie in like forever. Like I haven't watched a movie in like over like 4 years. Like it's insane.
What?
Yeah, I'm lying. Nah, have I? Like when was the last time I watched a movie?
Do you like watching movies?
Movies are cool. I mean, I used to watch like horror movies and stuff like that, and like horror was my favorite genre. Like I'm pretty sure the last horror movie I watched it's called Trick or Treat. It was like a Halloween movie where it was like this thing that all he wanted was a piece of candy. Like to be honest, the movie was like dumb, but like I don't know. Like when I was a kid, like I watched it, and I was like, yeah, that's my favorite movie, and I had like brought like a thing that his name is Sam. That's the character, and just brought like a little stuffed animal of him because I found it in Spirit Halloween. I was like, I want to be Sam for Halloween.
Oh.
But like, nah.
Was it a cartoon?
Nah, it was like an actual like live action movie, but it was just trash because like the plot was like really short, and it wasn't really like a long plot.
So he wanted candy and...
Yeah, that's all he wanted, and then like he was about to kill the guy, and then he gave him a piece of candy and he left, and then that was the end of the movie, and I'm like, all right.
It sounds like 5 minutes.
Yeah, but I mean, it was like it had to been like 50 minutes or an hour, like something like that.
And how were you killing people on Halloween for not getting candy? Halloween is all about candy.
I don't know. I don't even know what he was. He was like something. He had like a little potato sack on his head, like with these like.
Oh no! Was he like a child?
Yeah, it was like a little child. So I know it was like in the beginning. It was like some people who, some kids that died on a bus accident, and then I'm pretty sure he was one of the kids. But like, to be honest, I don't understand the beginning part. I think they were kids that had like disabilities or something, and like the bus driver just drove it off of the
oh my gosh,
the bridge, and then like something like that. I'm pretty sure the movie was longer than that the first time I watched it. But
yeah,
I'm not even sure. So they must have cut like a whole bunch of things out.
Yeah. Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something.
What was your
good
favorite
to eat.
horror movie? Do you have a favorite horror movie?
I hate horror movies
Why?
because they scare me, and I have a vivid imagination and a lot of anxiety, so I already scare myself, and I just don't need that extra fear. So, but if I had to pick a favorite horror movie experience, it would be going to theaters to see The Conjuring 2 with some friends, and there was this girl in the back of the theater, and it was so black, it was so African, because we were just doing like call and response, because she was like the main vocal source, like, oh no, Timmy, don't da da da, and everyone would be like, oh no, don't da da da, and it was just so cute the way that we were all communicating, and we were all together in this fear and rooting and surprise and disgust. It was fierce, but
I've seen all the Conjuring movies, all of them. Like, I think it's like 3.
yeah. And did you see The Nun?
Yeah, I've watched it. Like, I mean, the first time I watched it, like, I wasn't really paying attention, like, because my attention span was like really low. It was kind of boring in the beginning, but I didn't like really watch it. So I gotta like keep tuning in. Like, I've tried to watch it 4 times already, because I get this sidetracked, and then like, yeah, I gotta watch it again. So, The Nun 2, I want to try to watch that too. I actually wanted to camp out in the Conjuring house. Like, they have like these little things where you can camp on their grounds and stuff like that.
What?
Really cool, yeah.
Oh
Sam
my
and
God.
Kobe, I used to watch them a lot, and they did it. So like, and then I looked it up, and like you can camp outside of the house. I'm not sure what about inside, but like, yeah. Inside would be kind of like a like, I don't know. It'd be demons popping out the corner.
Suicide mission, yeah. The Conjuring 2, the best part was the Crooked Man.
That one, yes. Have you watched that movie?
There's a movie for the Crooked
Yeah.
Man?
Yeah.
Oh my God, no, I would not.
Yeah, that movie. There was a crooked man. I walked the crooked path.
When he came out the woodwork, we were floored.
He said, like, they be crackling. Like, they be like, and then just like stand up straight. And then he's like, man.
It was so creepy. And
Oh
it was
my
so
God.
good. It was so good how creepy it was. I really see the appeal of horror movies, like, but I just can't dive into them. I like to hear about them sometimes, though. Like, if someone tells me about them, I'm fascinated because I love a good plot, and a lot of horror movies have really good plots. I can't hold my breath in suspense and know that I'm going to get scared and enjoy that.
I mean, I don't know. I get scared from them because like they're just like. I mean, I have had encounters with demons once on. Well, paranormal activity, I'd say.
Word.
But like, kind of got used to it. I mean, not used to it. I just like, not really am into it anymore. Like it's like, I just know that all this is real, but like I don't really get scared of horror movies for some reason. So
Yeah.
it's just like,
I think it's
now if I seen it in person, yeah, I would be.
it's scary in person, but I think it's
I'm over here about to do dumb stuff.
better in person to deal with in person because it's like it's real. There's a release, there's a reward at the end, you know, and it's just it feels more rewarding than like watching it happen. But I did like how in The Conjuring she was talking about the power of a name, and like once she knew the name of the demon, she could send him or her, the nun, whatever, back to hell.
I don't remember the name of it.
Me neither, but it made me
Valak. It was Valak.
Valak. It made me think about how they like even in Harry Potter they were like he who cannot be named, but once you name your fear, even like what we did tonight, like once you name that thing that's haunting you, it doesn't have power anymore. Or you can choose how to direct the power, which I think was an important lesson that I learned from The Conjuring too. But yeah, we're gonna tuck it in, and we're gonna say good night, and you can see us again. Bye.